Okay, that's called blue, that's called red.
That's why I wrote both. You just said Loctite.
Okay, so we got some washers here. These are nice, big, thick, heavy-duty ones in large diameter, so it covers up the whole mount really nicely, and it gives a good base. This here is a regular washer underneath here. You can barely even see it. It's real small diameter, so it doesn't really do what we need. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. I'm going to take off this crappy washer here. I'll trade you out. Look at the difference in those two. Nice big fat one. Okay. Yep, that goes in that one. And there's two more out of this bag. One more. Look at that crappy chrome one though. Terrible looking chrome. They don't spend a lot of time making them show chrome. That was a little shown there. Not that you're ever going to see the damn things over here. What's the next best one?
Take your pick. They all look the same.
They all look like crap. Okay, that's good. Okay, I need a couple chrome lock nuts. And then we need some 3/8 bolts for here. Where's our other bracket at? And this one here goes underneath. Like that. I'm going to need a bunch of spacers I already see between this and the frame. What are you doing? What are you doing with a lock washer?
I thought you said you wanted a lock washer on there.
You need a lock nut.
Oh.
What do you do with a stupid lock washer? You can't tighten a lock washer. All they do is spread out. Wrong spot. That's a regular nut. You want to put a regular nut on there, or you want to put a lock nut on it?
A lock nut. I don't...
There's a drawer over there. It's in the plastic container in the center. Don't you remember? Second drawer unit over on top. Open it up. We need some 3/8 bolts too. Need a couple of them. It's going to be at least an inch long. Drawer unit. That's a drawer unit. That's second drawer. Top drawer. Not dealing with that. Lock nut. You want something big. Something that looks like this. You want a black one or a white one? What do you want with the paper on the bottom? Protective material. Which one do you want?
I don't care.
You don't care? Oh, you don't care now. Oh, great.
As long as they match, black or white or white.
We only need one. Oh, actually, we need two.
Two of those. Right?
Yeah, we might need three when we're done, but we'll need two of these 3/8 ones over here also. And we have to figure what we're going to do on the top. I haven't got that far into it yet. Okay, now it's the 3/8 bolts. Something about an inch long. Starting point. That's bare minimum. If you don't use any kind of washers, we can use these two maybe. Or we can use these two right here maybe. So we're just going to grab a couple of each here. Don't scratch it up either like that. Okay, then we're going to need something big. You know what something big means? It means something like one of these. It can be a 1/2 inch bolt or it can be a 7/16 bolt. I always like using 1/2 inch bolts for my mirror mounts, but here's a 7/16. That's going to be a minimum length there. 1/2 inch is way back here. Those look bigger than 1/2 inch. Those look like 5/8. Those are 1/2. See, that's a big bolt. We're not screwing around. There's a Scooby dog. See, we don't screw around here. Okay, so just put one there and one there. With your Loctite. Yeah, we only need really blue on that. A little bit of blue on there to keep them guessing what we're doing here. Ooh, that one's still open. Look at that. If I put red up here, it'll probably unscrew out of the head. So use blue. This is not a 5/8.
I thought I did bring one over here.
You might have, but it's not
Right
in
here.
front of me.
Is that it?
There it is.
Right in front of you.
Good. It was top of the bolts. I couldn't see it. Okay, see how the lock nut's working? That means the stud's long enough. Okay, back that up. You want to center this out so it's in the center. Like that. Make sure it bends the same. See how it's got the same angle?
Mm-hmm.
If it's not the same angle, bend it to fit. Did you do my torque wrench, my hammer? Did you lose my hammer?
Right here.
Steel hammer.
Oh.
Just put a little light torque on it, see? Okay, that's just lightly torqued. Okay, where's your other part? Okay, this thing goes right in here like this. I mean, a couple 3/8 bolts. You want to put acorns on here, you want to put lock nuts on here. You want to put washers on here, just let them dig into the chrome.
Washers would be nice, and then yeah, an acorn on the bottom.
You want an acorn nut on the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to give me some acorn nuts instead of lock nuts. So we don't need those 3/8 lock nuts now. You can take those back. We need some little washers. So what kind of washers you want to use? Little thin ones, little lay-in jobs. Get some little A-in washers. It's a good thing someone has a lot of hardware around here. Did you find the acorn nuts? Did you get 3/8 fine?
No, those are two.
That's called 5/16. See, 3/8 is the big ones. 3/8 fine thread. Ooh, we're running out of them. Okay, that's not the right drawer. Okay, 3/8 A-in washers. Here's your anal washers.
Mm-hmm.
See how small those are? That's nice, don't they? There's some loose ones already out. These are loose ones. It takes work to get to them. Now you want to be cheap and use stainless instead of these ones? We want the nice fancy chrome ones.
They all look good.
You want these or you want the cheap stainless ones? You probably like the chrome, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, you want the acorn on top or on the bottom?
Bottom.
Okay. So we need an A-in washer. Probably going to wind up using a long bolt. Need an A-in on there. Smooth side up. Tell the difference. I think you got the rough side up. That's the rough side. See how it's concaved a little bit? Can't tell the difference. Looks the same to you. So there's a washer and a washer. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's your other part? I need a couple washers. Okay, I need a washer and a nut. One at a time. You can put these on for real. We got to put some Loctite on these things. Okay, hold on. See what we got here. We got to bend this to fit right now. Looks like that might go pretty close. Look at that. Looks like it's 90 degrees, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
To the frame. Is it even with the frame?
Oh, no, no.
Or is it got to be bent some more?
Actually, look, it's hard to tell.
It looks close from this view, but it's hard to tell. Okay.
Looks pretty close.
All right. Well, if we don't have to bend, let's put a little red on there. Now, this we're going to use red on these because we don't want these to come off. So you open it up. Get a little red on there. That's good. Okay, put the nut on that one. Okay, you're gonna undo that nut. Okay, we need our cap nuts over here. Put those back on. What happened to our spark plugs?
I'm sure you got something on the shelf. We could put in there to plug that hole.
Don't we have any spark plugs out for your motor already?
No.
We never got any?
Nope.
Jeez, we need something in there. It's nasty. Okay. We need to tighten these up slightly just until they bottom out. We have a little bit of movement forward and off here, but not much. So, where's your wrench? I got one. Where's the other one at? It's on the other side over there. Right there, the wrench. Isn't it? Oh, no, that's the wrong side. Where's the bigger one? Oh, it's in the back wheel there. Right there. Yep, that's it. Like this. Okay, I need the, no, it's the same, we're 9/16 on that also. Okay, we just bring these up until these touch.
I think I had a socket on that.
Yep, too much torque, I can't move it. There you go, a little bit. You need a socket to tighten, either 5/8.
Yeah, 5/8. Oh, socket, the ratchet sit right there on this one.
Is that torqued?
Yeah.
Oh, is that tight enough? Is that enough?
I don't know, you're the professional.
Don't do it. Do it in front when you're going to get the frame. Don't hit the fork either when you bang on it. Okay, that much torque. Feel good?
Feels good.
You're happy?
I'm happy.
If it falls off, it's your fault.
I'm starting to pick up the trick on this here.
Well, I can tighten it if you want.
Yeah.
Want me to tighten it? Decent torque on it. Feels like it's torqued. Feels like it's torqued. Feels like it's torqued. I think they're torqued.
All right.
I'm all right with it. I can take liability too, you know. I don't care. Okay, where's that 1/2 inch bolt? 7/16 bolt. Okay, here's our 7/16 bolt. Now, see why I don't like 7/16 bolts? How much gap clearance do you got over there?
Oh, yeah. 1/2 inch would be nice.
Here, look at that. How much clearance do we have on that 7/16 bolt? You gotta look through the viewfinder. Viewfinder's upside down. See how much clearance we have on that?
Mm-hmm.
So do you think a 7/16 is gonna do a lot?
No.
Okay, now this is our best washer right here, our thickest washer. Now is that gonna cover the slot up really good so we'll torque it or not?
Mm-hmm.
Is that gonna be a good job of covering it? If so, we can use a small bolt.
I'd feel better if you had a 1/2 inch. I mean, it does cover it.
Okay. Well, it is a thick washer because we don't make a 1/2 inch thick washer. The 1/2 inch washers are not very good. Wish I had a few that are tucked away hidden for special applications. You ever heard of those?
Mm.
Here's a 1/2 inch flat washer. See the difference?
Oh yeah.
These are thicker.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're both smaller, the washers are better. It's all about the quality of washers. Now, if you go to a USS washer, we're still not as thick, but the diameter is almost the same now. It's still a little bit smaller. But the bolt's a lot thicker. The bolt will hold a lot better a 1/2 inch over 7/16. Even though the washer's a little bit frailer, you'll still get a pretty good bite with it. So your call. Do you like it that way or do you like it the other way?
The other way.
Put an acorn on your side. See, he's filming over here, not looking over there. See what you saw. So you want the acorn down on that side, which is easier to get to with a ratchet.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you got the bolt head here.
Mm-hmm. But now this bolt's a little short, isn't it? Oh yeah, we need a longer bolt. So what'd you grab such a short bolt for?
Oh, it looked like it would work.
There you go, thinking again.
Uh-huh.
So now we need what, a big acorn nut too, or are you gonna walk?
What do you suggest? I mean, the acorn will look prettier, but I mean,
Lock nuts usually don't stay as tight as an acorn nut. I mean, acorn nuts don't stay as tight as lock nuts because they have less area here to push against. See what you're pushing against, that little edge?
mm-hmm.
The acorn nut usually has a little more to pull with. We're going to tighten the piss out of it, so I think it'll be all right either way. So that should be long enough. Oh yeah, it looks pretty long. But so lock nut will definitely usually holds a little bit better. Plus the lock nut has this built-in locking, so it kind of helps stay tight, not fall off. Remember, it's up under a gas tank, behind the carburetor. So how much you really got to see this, you know.
You want to put the washer? Yeah.
You have to see what you think.
Oh.
What you want to run. So, you know, we got to figure out how many washers go in here. Looks like there's about, feels like there's about enough for 2 in there. So these are 2 of my real thick ones. So try to get up in there with these. Okay, I cannot get 2 thick ones in there. Okay, so I'm going to try 1 thick one and 1 thinner one. Try these combination. Get that one in there already. Get it. It's hard to get my fingers up in here. Not quite fitting in there. Go a little higher. It's not quite going, see?
Hmm.
So take out the thick one. We'll do 2 thin ones. See, that fits in with no problem. A little bit. I need a screwdriver. Give me a flat blade screwdriver and a medium one over there somewhere. Okay, see, that's tight on the back half of the bracket, but not the front half. So that'll work pretty good. So we got 2 thins. We've got a thick one on both sides for here. So we can pull these in really, really tight. Like that. Now we can either run an acorn nut or a lock nut.
Just put the lock on there. You're not going to see it.
that.
Yeah.
So either way, it doesn't matter.
You got the acorn on there. I like the look of the acorn.
And it should be, we got a decent amount of thread on there, see? It'll pull in good. So I don't see a problem with that going under that. Okay, we need some red Loctite on that thing. We definitely don't want it to come off. The next thing is we're going to need a big socket. Where's the 5/8 socket?
Where is it?
You're using it for the rocker box, aren't you? You'll be good with it though.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, see that? Okay, so what's the proper torque on these things?
Tight.
Tight? How tight is tight? When it quits moving?
Yeah.
About 150 foot-pounds?
That looks good.
It's a 175 foot-pound torque wrench. You notice I'm using a special socket for doing this. See how it stays pretty tight?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm thinking that's in there pretty good. Okay, now we need the other one. Where's your other wrench? Right here. Okay, so these bolts turn relatively easily where we were at, so I'm good with that. Fighting my hairline there a little bit. Can't quite get in here. Doesn't quite fit. Yeah. Damn it. I like using a zip gun better on these. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what kind of torque is on this one? Remember the torque we use? So how much torque is that?
I'm gonna go with 125. 150.
That's a short wrench. I'm thinking they're tight. These motor mounts are pretty stout. What's the last one I gotta do? We can final torque these down.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Jeez. Alright, give them this one. Remember, you don't want to wimp out on that one either. This one here.
You got a thinner one?
No.
Huh?
No. It's just not going to make it. Somebody prematurely put that back. Fits now. Notice how I'm hitting harder than you were?
Mm-hmm.
So the motor is now securely held in the frame, which is kind of important. And that's tight too. All right, so sounds the same.
Sounds tight.
So we over torqued everything. The motor mounts are torqued. This is torqued. It's all torqued. I think. Did you torque the motor mounts down here? Or did you forget?
Well, we haven't yet because this is still not the same hardware on the front.
It appears to be pretty tight.
Yeah.
So the front ones are not done, but the back ones are tight. So you can put the inner primary on it now. Okay, let me get the mess cleaned up around here, and we have a lot of crap all our way here. So let's get this cleaned up. We'll be back.